Hello, and welcome to the Venue Coach Blueprint for Owners. I'm Kyle Labar. This podcast is all about helping you fill your wedding venue with more bookings, earn more from each one, and keep your customers happy for a long time. We'll also talk about some tough times and big lessons that I've learned along the way. Let's dive in together and make your venue the best spot for weddings. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Venue Coach and happy Independence Day. Today is going to be a quick one. I'm just giving you an update on what we are starting to implement in our tour process, our reach outs, everything like that. And we're going to start tracking it and see what happens and if it makes a difference or not. So first of all, the approach that I like to take to most of these things in terms of how to improve conversion rates and tours and booking rates and all of that is best worst guess. And so what that means is I don't ever go into an idea thinking that it's going to be the answer, but rather that it could be. And so it's more like scientific method, hypothesis, and then we're setting out to prove it one way or another. And so I'm not married to, pun intended, I'm not married to the outcome, but rather I just want to know what the outcome is. And so um, without further ado, I'll just dive in on the things that we're looking at, or the thing that we're looking at. And so this is on the front end to help with your show rates on the tours. And so what we are looking at doing and implementing is we already have automation set up once they fill out a tour form. And so it already sends out, hey, this is your tour information. If you have any questions, oh, by the way, here's our brochure. And then it doesn't really do anything, the automation, until like the day before their event. But what I am having the managers do now is actually when those pop up on the day or the next day if they book the tour really late, but giving the prospect a call and just introducing themselves. Hey, this is the manager. I'm going to be meeting with you on the tour, and I thought I'd just give you a quick call to let you know, to introduce myself, and to say that I'm so excited to meet you on whatever day they're coming out, and I would love to answer any questions that you might have before coming out, and then kind of, you know, spark up a conversation from there, see if they want to talk, or ask any questions, that sort of thing. And so we're going to start implementing this in our reach out process, and we are tracking to see if the the show rates increase. And so right now we sit at about an 80% show rate across the board, and that's a long time. So that's over the total length of time that we have been doing tours, and it's between both of our venues. So we're tracking that, and we get an 80% show rate. And so we aren't putting a lot of effort into this in terms of like, oh, how can we really boost the show rate from 80 to 90% or 80 to 85 or whatever, because the constraints that we're facing, we if we can fix other constraints, meaning get more tours to schedule, then that's actually where a lot of our energy is going. But if we make this one simple adjustment and it gives us a 5% boost or a 10% boost, then that's worth something, and it's rather easy to do. And so we're looking for things that will move the needle a little bit, that are easy to do, and that we can replicate really simply. And so this is just an easy hypothesis project that we're running to see if it impacts show rates. And if it does, then I'll share that with you guys and let you know how well it does, or if it doesn't make an impact at all. And so, anyways, that's all I got for today. Hope you enjoy the holiday and that you partake in all the festivities and all of that. Anyways, if you found this useful, please subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one, and I will see you there.